learning You and Me by Lifehouse. This is just one of those classic ballads that I feel is on everybody's list to learn how to play. So before we get into the tutorial, quick shout out to Ahmed. He is part of my Patreon family and he actually won this song as a request through my monthly contest on Patreon. So congrats to Ahmed and I hope that you enjoy your tutorial. Alright, so getting started, you'll need your guitar to be in standard tuning. And as far as chords go, we actually have 12 of them total in this song. Starting off, we have a G major, a C add 9, we have a D sus4 over F sharp, G over B, E minor 7, D sus4, A7 sus4, D major, A minor, C major, a B minor, and our last chord is a C minor. Now this is the bar chord right here obviously, and then I'll show you guys the open version because it also sounds really cool. Now depending on your preference, if you'd like to play this chord open, just move your index finger down here on the high E string and you're going to strum from the D string on down. Alright, so strumming is really consistent for this entire song. We really just have one pattern. So I'll show it to you without chords first. So that's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So we'll just add a G major on here. That strumming pattern carries throughout the entire song, aside from the first very intro chord, which is the G major. So when we start off the song, it's going to be a G major, and the G major will be strummed just a little bit differently, and then the rest of the song is the pattern that we just went over. So for that opening G major in the intro, it's going to sound like this. So that's 2 downs and 2 ups. So we have down, down, up, up. So now I'm just going to go ahead and connect it with the next few chords so you can hear how it transitions. So you can hear how that G major is just strummed a little bit differently, and then when you get into the C add 9 and the D over F sharp, it goes into that regular strumming. Alright, we're ready to go ahead and tackle our first chord progression, but before we do, I just want to let you guys know that I have a printable lesson available for this tutorial. It's a follow along and it's really awesome and convenient. So if you want to find out how you can download this, I will throw a link down below and I'll have a card up here as well. During this first chord progression, we're going to start with a G major. It's going to move onto a C add 9. Then we're going to have our D over F sharp. Then we're going to have our G over B. And then we're going to have our E minor 7, our D sus4, and then we'll end on C add 9. So that's what the first progression should sound like. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the chorus where it's going to completely change. So we're going to go ahead and start on the G major again. Then we're going to move on to our A sus7 4 into a C add 9 into an E minor 7, G major, back to E minor 7, D sus4 to C add 9. So we'll go ahead and take it from the bottom of the first verse and just transition it over into the chorus. Losing so much time. so now our last chord progression takes place in the bridge, and this is where everything completely changes. We have some different chords in here. So we are starting off this chord progression with a B minor into a C major, to a G major, a D major, and then an E minor 7. And then the second line of the bridge starts on an A minor, goes back to a D major, and then we have our B minor again, and then we go up to a C minor. So that is our last chord progression, and then after the bridge, obviously it goes back into the chorus and then the outro. So we'll go ahead and play through that. I can't keep my eyes off you. Soft strumming, 'cause it's you and me and all of the people nothing to lose, and it's you and me and all of the people I don't know why can't keep my eyes off of you and me and all of the people. Alright, so that's how you play You and Me by Lifehouse. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, and if you're new to my videos, you should totally hit subscribe up here because I post new ones all the time. And if you have any song requests, feel free to leave those down below in the comments so that way I can figure out what the heck I'm going to teach you guys next. And I think that is it for today's video. So I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial.